What's going on YouTube? Nick Cotter here again. Today I wanted to discuss pretty much all things finance and money within, I guess, the fitness industry and personal training, online coaching and that sort of stuff. So if you guys know me, which most of you do, I've been a personal trainer for about 7 or 8 years. Been an online coach for probably 4 of those years, maybe 5 if you want to consider it kind of being on and off. So in this video, I basically want to discuss some things that I've learned in regards to taking payments, what to charge, how to chase down money, and just some tips and ways to overcome things in regards to clients that might be giving you issues, and how to make your business run a little bit smoother in regards to what's coming in and how you track what's coming in as well. So guys, firstly, as a trainer and online coach, I'm going to use examples that relate to myself. I don't want to pinpoint any other coaches and that sort of stuff and target what they charge. I just want to use my own examples, so it's all based on my experience, and it's a little bit more realistic as well. First and foremost, you've obviously got to think of how much you should charge as a trainer. So this can be based on a number of things. It can be based on your location, it can be based on your experience, other people around you within the gym you might work at. So that can often drive the mean up, and then it can also be based on your confidence as well as a trainer. If you're just new, you're pretty much taking on your first 5 clients, you don't want to be charging $130, $140 per session. There's no value to that. You can't be sure that you can offer that client that good of a service to keep them coming back for that sort of money as well. So my tip here is to start low and be conservative. So maybe take your first clients, or your first, say, 5 to 10 clients, and put them at, say, $60 an hour, that sort of money. And then from there, anything from 10 to 20 clients, you might take it up to 70 or 80, and you might keep climbing this as you build your clientele and as your work improves and your confidence improves as well. So that's exactly what I did as a trainer. As I built confidence and as I went on and I was more capable in writing programs and streamlining processes as well, I basically charged a bit more, and then continue to build my business, and that way as well, when those initial 10 clients you've got that are paying less, when they kind of drop off, because they've been your longer term clients, when they drop off, all your newer ones are paying more. So eventually that means as you go on and as the business grows and develops over the course of years, you're going to be averaging more and more money as you go. So you might have started at 10 clients averaging, say, $65, and then you might have, say, 20 clients averaging, say, $75 in the long run. So it does add up, and there's your growth in your ability to make more money as well. So obviously, other than being a personal trainer, you can obviously offer online coaching. So I offer this for all of my one-on-one personal training clients, as well as online coaching through Nick Fit Consulting. I'm not here to talk about myself. I just want to say that if you're a personal trainer, this is something, an avenue you should certainly look at if you want to look at expanding your business and being able to make more money, not just in the gym. There's only, say, 10 hours a day you really want to be in the gym. And out of those 10 hours, there's probably only a few peak times before work, during people's lunch breaks, and then after work that you can really capitalize on making money. So outside of those times, you want to work out how you can best spend your time to earn more money. And the online coaching, the programming for people, the diets for people, they're going to be the key to sustaining good relationships with those people, but also making more money in the long run through not just being at the gym. So guys, the next thing you want to consider, now that you know roughly how much you want to charge each client for each session, or each online client as well, is chasing up payments and making sure they're on time and the money is coming into your account and it's trackable as well. So you want to be above board with the tax department. You want to have all your accounts and all your invoicing on point, to make it easier, so it's all in one place. So that's the other thing. You're a sole trader, so you want to make sure as you go on, everything's accountable and there's no loose ends in the business as well. So one of the best ways to do this is, from the get-go, take in minimal cash. And this, I know everyone's like, oh, cash is amazing, cash is good, it's off the books, it's really exciting. Trust me, learn from my mistakes on this one. Don't take in nearly as much cash as you think you should. So minimize that. So I'm talking maybe 10% cash, That can pay things like your fuel, your food for the week, that sort of stuff. So you are going to get clients that want to pay you cash, but for the most part, at least over 80%, you want to be taking direct bank transfers or using a program like PayPal, PaySmart, things that are going to debit each client once a month, and you can keep records and invoices of this as well. So the only disadvantage to those software and those apps like PayPal, PaySmart, Debit Success is that they do charge a fee. I think PayPal is pretty absurd. I have used it, and I do use it for my online clients. I think you're looking at about 3%. So out of every $100, I think $3 goes to PayPal, which is quite crazy. You can split the fee with the clients. They pay $1.50, I pay $1.50, or you can put it all on them. It's up to you on this one. I'll leave that one with you guys. However, if you can, and the client's in your country, it's pretty easy just to get them to transfer it straight into your bank account. If you want, you can write them up an invoice. You can use, even Microsoft Word has an invoicing program. You can invoice them or use other accounting programs for that as well. So that would be the most trackable. And then when it comes tax time and you have to declare your earnings, you can literally go through all your bank records and see your debits and credits, so your expenses and what you've got coming into the business, and it's much more trackable that way. Now that you've got a hold on how much to charge and how to take your payments and not to take so much cash, you need to think of what you're going to do if clients don't show up and also they don't pay on time. So what I recommend on this one is basically you need a 12-hour policy. So if the client hasn't given you 12 hours notice and they cancel, you have to charge them for the session. And this one is really trial and error, and it's hard. You've got to be hard here. So I myself, I was a pushover. I still am working on this, but no one's perfect. If a client cancels at say midnight for an 8 a.m. session, you have to charge that person because it's your time. You're running your business. I'm not just hanging around the gym. It's not like you're going with a doctor's surgery or a dentist. You go in there, the dentist, you know they're going to be there from 9 to 5 and they're working through their clients. I'm coming in often just for 1 or 2 people. I might be going home. I might be going from gym to gym and bouncing around. You want to make sure that the clients know that your time is money and that they have to be showing up. They can't be having big nights out the night before your sessions and not showing up and expecting to get off. So from the get-go, you need to put this in policy. So you need to write up a form that basically says they're training with you under their risk. Basically, so if they hurt themselves, it's their issue. You're just giving them guidance. It's just a waiver to clear you as well. Obviously, you've got your insurance on top of this, but you need to get them to sign this waiver and also make sure that it says in there they need to give you 12 hours notice prior to the training session in order to cancel or reschedule that session. And then that just covers you as well. And then that way they know that if they mess up and they don't show up, they're sick, or they don't give you enough notice, that they're going to be charged for that full session and it's going to come off their pack. So as I just mentioned, their pack. So what does that mean? So how I do it with my clients, and this can vary from person to person, is I charge my clients minimum of 10 sessions per one. So they're going to pay, to say it's $70 a session, they're going to transfer me or get a PayPal invoice for $700, so 10 sessions. It makes it easy because they've paid up front for those 10 sessions. It keeps them more accountable. They've paid for something and they have to show up for the 10 sessions. If they are then sick or ill and they don't give you the notice, it's easy. You're not having to get the money off them and chase it up. You just tick that session they missed, it comes off. So if it was session 5 out of 10, that's it, they're done, we move on to session 6. And this way as well, they don't see the money. They're not seeing the money being transferred out of their account. They've already paid for it, so it's really out of their control, and it's you as the trainer's job to keep trackable and keep a hold on how many sessions you've done. And to keep count of these sessions you've done, all I basically use is Excel. I've got each client in an Excel spreadsheet and I have the date of each session, and I basically just tick it off as I go. Another option is you can do old school. You can use a diary and basically have the sessions in there and then have a little 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, and as you go on and as each session is complete, you can just tick them off that way. You really need to record this because you will get clients asking you every 2 or 3 weeks what session number they're up to, so you want to be able to tell them exactly where they're at out of their 10 or 20 pack they might have paid for. Another good incentive with the training packs is to basically charge a cheaper amount for the more they buy. So if someone buys, say, 20 or 30 sessions at once, you might give them the 20th session free or the 30th session free. This way, they think they're getting a better deal, which they obviously are. But it also means you're getting more money up front, and you've locked this person in for a longer period of time than you might have done if you only charged them, say, for 3 sessions, because their motivation might have lacked. They might not have given it the time of day that you needed in order to show them how valuable personal training is to them. So I have plenty more topics like this on personal training. I want you guys to let me know, if you're a trainer out there, what you want to see and how I can help you, either give you tips or motivate you as a trainer to be a better trainer. I want to make more of these videos. I don't want to keep them too long. So I'm going to wrap this one up here, but thanks for the support, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.